Welcome back. This week's deadly shooting by a federal agent in Minneapolis has put intensifying immigration enforcement at the forefront of both local and national debates. But beyond those headlines, one group feeling the weight of all of this is immigrants who've survived torture in their own home countries and then fled to the U.S. for safety. And oftentimes they work with the Center for Victims of Torture based right here in the Twin Cities. Allie Beckman is a senior clinician with the center. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
First and foremost, just tell us a little bit about the Center for Victims of Torture. What is the work that you all do?
Absolutely. So the Center for Victims of Torture is an organization whose mission is to help heal the wounds of torture for individuals, families, communities, and to end torture worldwide. And it was started here in Minnesota 40 years ago, 1985, the first torture treatment center in the entire country. We started out really small and expanded outside of Minnesota into other countries. And at our core is our clinical program that's here in Minnesota. That's where we started 40 years ago, where we have psychotherapy services, social work services, medical services, all sorts of services for individuals who have survived torture in their home country, fled to Minnesota, and are now here on the path of recovery and restarting their lives here in Minnesota.
It's a big mission. So which countries and which parts of the world do you all
Yes,
operate in?
yeah, so throughout the years it's been different places. We've worked in West Africa, in Guinea, in Sierra Leone, we've worked in Liberia, we've worked and do work in the Middle East region, we work in Jordan, we're starting work in Syria, we also work in East Africa, Ethiopia, Uganda, Kenya. And some of that has changed over the years depending on where conflicts are and things like that, but yes.
You go where the need is.
We go where the need is.
You've been doing this work personally for about 20 years.
Yeah.
It's been a tough week here in Minneapolis for a lot of communities. What are you hearing directly from people that you work with?
Yeah, so our clients are, I will say our clients are terrified. Our clients are telling us this is the very thing that they fled in their home country, and they're starting to see it play out in front of them. They're watching and seeing their neighbors being taken. They are not going to work. They are staying at home. They are really, really afraid. And when clients first come to us, it's really common that they have a lot of different symptoms, including suicidality. Our clients have really a lot of struggle sleeping, and when they do, that's when nightmares of what happened to them during their torture experience come back. They have difficulty concentrating. They often have problems being in a relationship with people because that's what this happened at the hands of another human. And our clients actually do really well with us. They get better, and now they're not. All of those things that were there in place when they first got here are all coming back.
And these are people that you work with from all backgrounds and ages?
Over the years, over the 40 years of CVT, we have worked with individuals from 88 different countries. Yep. Wow. So people who have spoken out against their dictatorial governments, people who were of the wrong religion or the wrong ethnicity, who were targeted by their governments, taken, brutally injured, somehow were able to escape and come here.
And you've said a lot of these people are now feeling very scared and terrified. What kind of an impact do you think that has on our local community here?
Well, it's our clients, but it's also everybody in the community, I think, that's feeling it right now. In my own community, my neighbors, my community is really scared. I'm hearing the same things again and again. People are not going to work. They're not leaving their home. I know there's a number of businesses that haven't been able to function because people can't come to work. What we hear from our clients and what I'm hearing in my community is that the people that are being stopped and taken are often citizens. They're people who are in legal immigration processes, like our clients who have work permits. They're being taken, and it's. I think everyone is feeling quite scared.
So what are some of the resources that you're able to provide right here in the Twin Cities?
Yeah, well, so for our own clients, we've shifted some of the work that we've been doing to go back to the basics, to really help our clients with safety and stabilization. We have started with having volunteers bring groceries to our clients who won't leave their homes. We are focusing much more on basic rights. We are accompanying our clients to immigration appointments. And I think that's the same kind of things that I'm seeing in communities all over the Twin Cities, where neighbors are picking kids up from school, they're buying groceries for their neighbors, and they're going out and they're witnessing these events. And so there's through programs like Monarca and the Immigrant Defense Network, there's opportunities to volunteer to go and be a legal observer when these ICE events are happening. The idea behind an observer is to go, to witness, to take notes, to document, and to be looking out for human rights abuses and things like that.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for
Yes.
being here this morning. An important perspective and conversation to have, so we so appreciate your insight. If you'd like more information about CVT, of course, there's their website right on the bottom of your screen. We are going to take a short break, but we'll be right back.